Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Right, I hope you all had a great weekend and enjoying the bank holiday, and a rainy bank holiday at that. Now, first of all, apologies for the lack of videos this weekend. Obviously, with the kids being off and whatever else, it's very difficult to find 2 minutes to even breathe. But I'm going to try and make up for it now by pumping out quite a few videos for you all. So keep your eye out for all of those as and when they pop up. So on this one, Deontay Wilder has in fact dared to breathe the name of the body snatcher, Dillian Whyte. He's been taking his brave pills, and this is what Wilder had to say. The Dillian Whyte fight is going to come. If he keeps winning, there ain't no way to be around it. When it does happen, it's going to be like a dominant Brazil. Be careful what you ask for, young man. You might just get it. Deontay Wilder's statement. So, not too much to really go into it. I think he just had a very brief 10-second worth of bravery and then went, oh, crap. So, anyway, the Dillian Whyte fight is going to happen if Dillian Whyte keeps winning. Well, yeah. It's inevitable, isn't it? I mean, you can't avoid him forever. The WBC can't protect you forever. And that's just being realistic. To look at what they're doing to Dillian Whyte, it's absolutely disgusting, the WBC. But for him to say there ain't going to be no way around it, does that mean quite clearly you have been looking for a way around it? And if you could get around it, you would. I think that's pretty obvious. And if it does happen, he predicts it will be like dominant Brazil. In other words, he's going to spark out Dillian Whyte in the first round. I don't think so. Dillian Whyte, dominant Brazil, two different fighters, which is one of the reasons why I was so excited when the WBC actually did something right for the first time in God knows how long with Dillian Whyte, when they ordered Dillian Whyte to take on dominant Brazil for the mandatory to take on Wilder next, right before they pulled the plug on it. And reason being, I knew that Dillian Whyte would do to dominant Brazil what Wilder done, purely because dominant Brazil has been very, very inactive. He's very, very slow and an extremely slow starter. So if you're ever really going to get dominant Brazil out of there, you need to take him into the later rounds after beating him up or get him out in the first round or two, which is what I predicted would happen anyway, which is what did happen. Very, very brutal, devastating knockout for sure. But Dillian Whyte is a totally different animal. Dillian Whyte will have zero fear of Wilder. Dillian Whyte will play the mind games with Wilder as well. And Dillian Whyte will go for the kill. He's not going to try and catch him with a hook when Wilder throws that big right hand straight down the pipe from the other side of the ring. In fact, it took that long to land on dominant Brazil. I'm pretty sure that Wilder walked out of the dressing room, threw that punch, had his ring walk, had his introductions, had 2 minutes of fight time with Brazil before that punch landed. It was that slow, and somehow dominant Brazil didn't get out of the way of it. Dillian Whyte is a totally different animal. Dillian will come in there. He's got very, very good head movement, and he will bully Wilder. Tyson Fury just stayed on the outside, wanted to box him. Brazil didn't know what the hell he was doing. Luis Ortiz. You see, Luis Ortiz and Dillian Whyte, how that fight was going would be quite similar, I predict. But if Dillian Whyte gets Wilder hurt, he's not just going to go headhunting and punching the gloves of Wilder like Ortiz did. He will break him to the ribs, and he will do all sorts. So for me, Dillian Whyte beats Wilder all day, every day. And I've been saying this for the past couple of years. And let's be honest, how often am I wrong with predictions? Very, very rare. Not to toot my own flute, all that. But it is very, very rare, and I do predict that Dillian Whyte will absolutely annihilate Wilder. In fact, I'll probably pick Dillian Whyte to stop Wilder in the first 5 or 6 rounds. But, listen, heavyweight boxing, you never know. Wilder does a hit. He does have that equaliser. If he hits Dillian, there's a very good chance Dillian will go. But either way, yeah, this fight will happen at some point if Dillian Whyte keeps winning. But how many more fights does he need? He's already got a very, very good resume. He's already been fighting loads of top 10 WBC ranked opponents. What more does he have to do? How much longer does he have to wait? As we know with Wilder, as Shelly Finkel was pointing out there, that he's going to be fighting Luis Ortiz next. Then they're going to try and get a Tyson Fury fight. Then the Anthony Joshua fight. And if all goes well, who knows? Maybe Dillian Whyte might just get his title opportunity after all. Which is one of the reasons why Dillian Whyte turned down the Joshua fight, was because he knew he was going to get a dominant Brazil fight for the mandatory, which meant Wilder had nowhere to run. What they didn't foresee happening was Tyson Fury not taking a rematch, which put a real spanner in all the works, let's be honest. So, yeah, Deontay Wilder has actually spoken the name of Dillian Whyte. Let's see what happens with it. Let's really see. As I said, I'm not going to hold my breath on it. I don't believe the WBC will do the right thing. They may call Dillian Whyte as the mandatory if he was to defeat Oscar Rivas. But how long he's going to have to be sat there as mandatory until he gets his hands on Wilder? Wilder's only had 2 mandatory defences in 4.5 years. You're supposed to have one every year. So who knows, maybe another 2 or 3 years down the line. Dillian, mate, you might just get your shot at Wilder. Anyway, I'll put the article in the description box. Go give it a read. Come to your own thoughts. Drop them below. Click thumbs up. And, of course, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.